والصحابة أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم. وقل ربي زدني علما. أما بعد، فقد قال المصنف رحمه الله تعالى ونفعنا بعلومه في الدارين. قال: وعن ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما قال: كانت تحتي امرأة وكنت أحبها وكان عمر يكرهها، فقال لي: طلقها. فأبيت، فأتى عمر رضي الله عنه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فذكر ذلك له، فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: طلقها. رواه أبو داود والترمذي وقال حديث حسن صحيح. So continuing with this chapter where we left off quite some time ago, the chapter of the kindness to the parents and to the relatives. So here is a very critical hadith which needs to be understood. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he narrates, he mentions that he was married to a woman. Kana tahti imra'atun. Literally it means that underneath me was a woman. Actually it shows that the hierarchy of the marital relationship. Ar-rijal qawwamuna 'ala an-nisa, and that men are supposed to be the providers and the protectors, and they have the final say. There's a hierarchy. Everything works in a hierarchy. When there's no hierarchy, you have anarchy. Anarchy doesn't work. Right. So interesting, this is the expression that's used in the Arabic language. Probably people would have a problem with that in this day and age, particularly the feminist movements would probably not like that, but regardless, the fact remains as it is. So he says, this wife of mine that I had, I really loved her a lot. So he was deeply in love with her. However, his father Umar didn't like her. And so therefore, his father told him that divorce this woman. Now that's a pretty tough thing to deal with. And of course, there's also a very interesting hadith that your love of a thing, it blinds you and deafens you. حُبُّكَ شَيْءٍ يُسَمُّ يُعْمِي. So, sometimes there's a natural attraction, or there's a love, but it's not based on tangibles, it's based on emotions, and that can be sometimes dangerous. So it must have been, because Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu is not going to dislike the woman for some small reason, or just, she didn't cook for me last night, or she didn't iron my clothes, or, that's the kind of thing we get today. No, it must have been something fundamental was flawed, that he saw in her, that he didn't see it, much like Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam when he told his son, get rid of this woman, in so many words, because she wasn't the suitable spouse for a prophet. And similarly, probably his father, Sayyidina Umar, saw that this is not the suitable woman for his son. In any case, he didn't comply to his father, which also shows that the fathers didn't force. He said, divorce it, and he didn't do it. So Umar, in any case, he went to the Prophet ﷺ and mentioned that this is the situation. And so Nabi ﷺ gave the advice that talliqa, divorce her, because he's your father telling you so, and your father, who is a father like Umar, is not going to tell you except with justice and with equity and in your best interest. In any case, obedience to the parents is necessary in everything which is jaiz. You cannot obey your parents if they said, for example, everything's going nice, there's no basic faults, and your mother or your father says, look, I don't like this woman because she's got, her ear looks funny or something, and so get rid of her. No, then that's not going to be, you shouldn't do that. That would be a sin, in fact. So, la ita'at al-makhluq li ma'asiyat al-khaliq. We don't obey the creation, even if that's parents, in the disobedience of the Creator. So, in this case, if the parents are giving this advice and it has a Shari basis, then it should be, it should be acknowledged and it should be put in practice. Otherwise, then no. So, but in any case, it highlights the case in point, and the highlight here is the obedience of parents. And if parents are the people who are connected with Allah, connected with Deen, then they're not going to order their children other than what is right, inshallah ta'ala. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us thoughtful parents and obedient children. Ameen thumma ameen wa akhir da'wana an alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka